Our belief is that South Africa must not be associated with politically and diplomatically because of its apartheid philosophy, that the international community has a duty to pressurize on South Africa to bring about positive change in its system so there can be established true democracy in the territory. And in our small way, we would want to add to the pressures of the international community by denying South Africa relations in the political and diplomatic fields. The relations that exist between our country and South Africa are those we have inherited. They are mainly in the sphere of the economic sphere, and they have to do with our trade. They have to do with the exportation of our goods, the use of the transport system that passes through South Africa, and these naturally we will retain because it would be unrealistic and it would be suicidal for us to try and stop them. So we can't sever that type of relation with South Africa. I don't think you can sever completely relations with your neighbors, even if your neighbors are bad neighbors. Mm-hmm. But I think you can reduce your dependence on a bad neighbor.
The South African government is fighting its own people, and we must not be seen as the major protagonist or antagonist in the apartheid battle. It is a battle between a regime which is illogical, irrational, and racialist against its own people. And we just happen to be the pawns, the unfortunate victims of a regime which is running away from its own self-made problems at home and looking for scapegoats outside.
But you are prepared to take the consequences of a sanctions battle?
What is the alternative? To live under perpetual domination, under perpetual bandit activities, with our populations being subjected to victimization, humiliation, and torture? There's no alternative.
Our view is that we cannot avoid South Africa. It is a geographical reality, and so a policy of coexistence is the best thing we can do. Our view is that South Africa should avoid interfering in our affairs, and we should avoid interfering in South African affairs.
So you won't support opponents of apartheid from here?
We will support opponents of apartheid only politically and diplomatically at the international forums. But it is not our duty to take up arms against South Africa. It's the right and obligation of the people of South Africa to correct their own grievances their own way. We can only assist by giving them political and diplomatic support.